So for a Mega Flower Metal Curry Heavy Fast Angled Smash, I am not actually going to be playing this. That one's going to be a 10 stock, just whatever. I'm actually just going to have 4 random level 9 CPUs. Because I don't really care. This is just going to be a little like background thing that's going on. Oh, by the way, that little glitchy mess that happens in the character select screen, I feel like that's just an HD CP bypass that I need to do, so I'll deal with that at some other point. But, yeah, I have a couple stories to tell over this madness here. Oh my goodness, just look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gonna rack up like so much damage here. It's not even funny. But oh yeah, Falco's Final Smash is broken and things like this. So my prediction is Falco's going to win. Anyway, I have a couple stories I need to tell. The first of which is actually pertinent to this channel and my recording as a whole. My TV actually died. A few days ago. This is about 4 or 5 days before I uploaded this video. The power button popped off, and I tried to turn it back on just by like using a pen to press a button in it. Nothing. The button was nothing. It looked to me that the power button itself was shot, and there was nothing I could do to actually repair it. And I found the remote that the TV goes for, but it has the same issue. It just simply does not work at all, no matter what I try. Now I could get like an app on my phone that acts as like a what is it called? That can act as the remote. I just like change a few settings. I could turn it on that way. But I'm not really interested in doing that kind of thing. And besides, I could use a new TV anyway, so I'm just gonna use a new TV. In the meantime, I'm actually recording here at my friend Robert's house, crazy cute dude. Go check him out. He's been gracious enough to let me record at his place. So he's going to be in the next few videos of mine. But yeah, things are still going to be pretty fun. And as soon as I get a new TV, I'll be able to record more content for you guys. With that said, I want you to post in the comments when you see this video what kind of videos you want to see once I get my TV back. Well, I can't promise I'll be able to honor them for you, and it'll just depend on the capability of it and how enjoyable I would personally find it. It'll just give me an idea of what you guys want to see and see what I can do to accommodate for that. But that's not the only reason I'm making this video. I'm actually making this video because I wanted to tell a story anyway. And it just so happens I needed to talk about that. The story I actually want to talk about stems from what happened when I was at work, like last week or something. So I work as a service desk associate, which basically means I work the front desk, I take care of lotto, customer complaints, just anything of the sort. And I have a customer who's coming up to my checkout line because she's going to get some lotto. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But then she starts putting her groceries onto the desk. Now, just so you're aware, there is a sign that is posted right up at the desk, right up at the front, so you are able to easily read it as you're coming up to the desk, that says 5 items or less. And the reason is that we don't have a whole lot of space at the front desk. We have our layout from our perspective. Towards the left side of the desk, there's the lotto machine, which needs to stay there for reasons pertaining to lotto. Then we have one register, so that we can like bring this stuff up. We have a bit of space, that's where we have our scratch-off lottery, and we have another register. There's not a whole lot of space to put down the groceries, so if we were to scan items in, and then they were to put more groceries down, suddenly we've lost track of what we scanned in, and we are either missing some items that we needed to scan in, or we have to go through the list 2 or 3 times to make sure we didn't miss anything. And that's just not convenient for anybody whatsoever. So, knowing this, you, the viewers, knowing this now, I can continue with the story. So the lady starts unloading her groceries. I'm just like, man, that's a little too many items. I'll tell you how many items in just a minute. There's a little too many items for this register. I'll have to ask you to go to one of the grocery lines for that. And she looks at me with the most snarky look ever, and she's just like, well, I'm here to get Lotto, so I should be able to get my groceries here as well. Now, of course, I'm trying not to cause any troubles. I didn't want to get a manager involved, so I looked around. We weren't particularly busy. Everyone at the registers had someone, but I didn't have anyone in my line, so I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and take you. But in my mind, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, no, we have a sign here that clearly states 5 items or less, and you have, and I counted after the fact, 14 items. You don't need to be in this line for your groceries. You can get your Lotto and then head to another line. Of course, this is what I thought. I didn't tell her that because I would be without a job otherwise. So I get that taken care of. But I went ahead and took care of her. I got her Lotto, got her groceries reluctantly, and then that was just it. I told my coworkers about this afterwards, and they were just like, "Yeah, you had full right to not accept her, and she was just being a pain about it." But I mean, I guess that's what happens when you work customer service and you're not so alpha about it. Like, honestly, there's 6 of us that work up at the counter, or the office, as we typically call it. I am the least alpha person. Like, I am not confrontational whatsoever. Like, I tend to joke around, like, with Robert. I was like, you just gotta get better, dude. Like, just stop sucking. Not that it's necessarily alpha, but like, he's also, like, one of my closest friends, so, like, of course I'm gonna be kind of snarky about it in a funny kind of way. But when it comes to my job or just people I'm not comfortable around, I try to be very polite with them and try to be very understanding of what's going on. Now, when I first started in that position, I wore the huge softie and was just like, yeah, that just is no bueno for me. Now, as I worked in position more, I just kind of realized, like, hey, people are just going to be jackwagons for all it's worth, so you're just going to have to let it be what it is. So, I mean, as I've learned that, and as I learned, like, you can't please everybody, I've been much more accepting about how I've been doing in this position. But, yeah, that's my story. What's going on in the match right now? Oh, wow, my prediction was way off, apparently, so far. Good lord. Falco, what are you doing? Falco, no. You are... Wait. Wait, what just happened there? I'm gonna have to look at that in editing. I have no clue what happened there. Yeah, everything's just going by in such a blur, it's hard to even tell what's going on. Time for a little payback. Kaboom! Yeah, Falco is not winning this. And it looks like Sonic is pulling the lead right now. Robert will be happy to hear that. But, yeah. That's really it for my story. If this is all you can... if all you wanted to hear was commentary, you can leave the video now, I guess, because, honestly, the rest... Oops. I should probably make sure it's not darkened like that. Because, honestly, for the rest of the video, I just don't really have anything to say, and... yeah. So, just enjoy the rest of this match, I guess, and I'll see you in the next video.